Seconds before every race, Cordell Tinch bites two silver chains in his mouth. It is always the same. Hands placed in track, waiting for the gun to set off and that taste of metal, until he is where he wants to be. That's what keeps me grounded, he says. Some people shake, slap themselves. Mine is put the necklace in your mouth, until you are ready to go. It is a quick reminder of the ones behind the 110 meters hurdles world champion. His family. The small one was a gift from his mother, Elizabeth Simmons. The other came from Dorothy, the grandmother. I don't think I would get anywhere without them, Tinch says, with the gold medal hanging on his neck, later showing how almost all of his tattoos are family-inspired. With the long travel to Tokyo, Elizabeth was not able to be on the stands of the Japan National Stadium to see Cordell run 12.99 seconds, winning the event for the first time. But he makes sure to keep her close. My mother is probably the biggest rock that I have. All my bad days, her phone gets blown up. My great days, her phone gets blown up. She was homeless, lived in a shelter and gave birth to him at only 16 years old, teaching Cordell to overcome everything in life. It was like that 5 years ago. Tinch was about to compete the Nationals for Jayhawks in Kansas, but an issue with his college transfer made him ineligible. As the pandemic hit, while dealing with what he calls a bit of mental health issue, he stepped away from both school and track and field, working odd jobs to make a life outside sports. I left it all the way alone. It didn't make me no difference who won, who did what. I didn't care, he says. At that time, Cordell woke up every day for almost 3 years to a routine that did not belong to him. The world-class hurdler was behind a counter selling cell phones, watches and even working in a paper factory in Green Bay, Wisconsin, in the United States. I was very close to never coming back. But I don't think that I'd make it to where I am now if I don't ever take that break, he says, taking a deep breath before diving into the last 5 years. I'm a firm believer that mental health is a big part of track and field. All those that were behind me have seen this athlete, but I never was able to hold the weight of, in a sense, an entire country behind me, Cordell adds, about the United States, while trying to find and care about himself. Cordell remembers sitting in the living room with the 2020 NCAA Outdoor Championships playing on TV, when he shared with his father the first time in years he thought about coming back. My dad and I was talking about sports and he joked, "You know, I just don't think you got it no more." Whom are you talking to? The hurdler recalls, having fun with the memory. They went on the track that day, set up the timing gates and he ran around 13.27 after not even remembering where to find his shoes. It took me 30 minutes to find my spikes, he says, laughing. It was only in the end of 2022, though, that a call by his roommate in Kansas, Trayvon Ferguson, made him come back. I'm going to Pitt State this summer, Trayvon said on the phone. I told the coach if I'm going, he's got to offer you a spot, he explained. And I was like, yeah, I'll be there, Cordell says. The support soon came from coach Kyle Rutledge, sharing not only beliefs from whom Tinch had worked with before, but also the reality. He was like, I'm looking at the times and I'll be honest, you've been away for 3 years. I'm not sure we're gonna get, but I'll give you the opportunity, Cordell recalls. No wonder Kyle was the first person Tinch hugged while entering the mixed zone after the gold medal. The hurdler ran to his arms, took a picture with the USA's flag and returned to the first cameras before going all the way out. He was selling cell phones, already saw the other side, Kyle says, keeping an eye on his interviews. I told him you don't want to regret anything, just give it a try. And that was all he needed. At first I was really just hoping to get my school paid for, and 6 months after, I was getting my life paid for, he says. When we went to our first meet in Washburn, in Kansas, when the gun went off, that's when I knew. I'm back where I'm supposed to be. Everything just kind fell into place. Tinch later became a Diamond League meeting winner, a final winner and the 4th all-time in the 110 meters hurdles history with a 12.87, now with the best time of 2025 and a world champion. But most importantly, he found himself. A lot of people around me were like, you shouldn't be working here, you're supposed to be doing this, and it's really hard to believe what other people are saying when you don't believe in yourself, he admits. So going home, working in paper factories, cell phone stores, moving companies, it was all fun, but finding myself is the biggest part of all, so to be able to come back and see how much I missed it and find that happiness again was really big for me, he adds. I didn't even dream of it until I started to believe and say, yes, I think I can do this. With the gold medal hanging on his neck, the flag around the shoulders, Cordell still shares the most important message he carries. A tattoo on his right arm, that sums up his story until here. Future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of dreams. And he did.